Good morning, everybody, and welcome to part one of this week's video series. This week, we are going to be talking about alcohol. So today, I would like to start our video series going through some statistics. These statistics have been collated from reliable sources such as the NHS, the Scottish Government, Public Health England, and the Office for National Statistics. So they are all from reputable sources. Now I have my laptop set up next to me where I have all of the statistics listed. So when you see me looking to the side, it's because I'm getting the statistics off of my screen because I want them to be as accurate as possible. I don't want to be giving you any misleading information, okay? So, alcohol in the UK. In England, there are an estimated 586,780 dependent drinkers. Dependent drinkers are people that literally are dependent on alcohol, or could be referred to as alcoholics. Only 18% of those people are actually receiving treatment. 18%. Which means that 82% of all of those dependent drinkers are not receiving any form of help. In the UK, in 2016, there were 9,214 alcohol-related deaths. And in the UK in 2018, there were 7,551 alcohol-specific deaths. Alcohol misuse is the biggest risk factor for death, ill health, and disability amongst 15 to 49-year-olds in the UK, and the fifth biggest risk factor across all ages. Just let those figures sink in for a moment. Over 500,000 dependent drinkers in England alone, and only 18% of them are actually getting any treatment. So let's look at alcohol and health. Alcohol is a causal factor in more than 60 medical conditions. 60, including mouth, throat, stomach, liver, and breast cancers, high blood pressure, cirrhosis of the liver, and depression. In England in 2018 to 2019, there were around 1.26 million hospital admissions related to alcohol consumption. In Scotland, in 2018 to 19, there were around 38,000 alcohol-related hospital admissions. The alcohol-related mortality rate in England in 2018 was 46.5 per 100,000. So that's equivalent to 24,720 deaths. In England and Wales, 63% of all deaths relating to the misuse of alcohol in 2016 were caused by alcohol liver disease. In 2018, there were over 314,000 potential years of life lost to alcohol consumption, and that's the highest level since 2011. Hospital admissions due to alcoholic liver disease in England has increased by 43% in the last 10 years. The scary thing is, or the worrying thing is, that a lot of those deaths and a lot of those hospital admissions could have been saved. They could have been avoided had those people have sought the help that they needed, had they have received the help that they needed. They were preventable deaths. So let's look at alcohol and crime. In 2015 to 16, in England, victims believed the offenders to be under the influence of alcohol in 39% of all violent incidences. In 2018 to 19, 39% of people in England and Wales said that they witnessed any type of antisocial behaviour in their local area, and 11% of that was alcohol related. In 2017 to 18, in England and Wales, in 24% of robbery cases, which is the equivalent to 39,000 incidents, the victim believed the offender to be under the influence of alcohol. In 2016 to 2017 in England and Wales, 12.4% of theft offences, 20.6% of criminal damage, and 21.5% of hate crimes were alcohol related. In 2016 to 2017 in England and Wales, in 35.8% of sexual assault cases, the offender was under the influence of alcohol. Now, I don't know about you, but I find these statistics really quite disturbing and saddening. But that is why I choose to do the work that I do. That is why I am on a mission to help reduce drug and alcohol related crime and death rates across the UK. Because as I've said before, I may only be one person, but if I can make even a small dent in those figures, then I'm going to do it. So based on those statistics, hopefully you can see why I do what I do. But I want to answer another question. Why choose hypnotherapy? Well, while hypnotherapy is a form of psychotherapy, it differs from other psychotherapies in that it deals directly with the subconscious mind rather than the conscious. And because it deals with the subconscious, hypnotherapy can have quicker results than other therapies. As hypnotherapists have the ability to connect directly with the subconscious mind, it allows them to get to the root of the problem almost immediately. Working directly with the area of the mind where the problem lies can help with permanent behaviour change, which is ultimately the aim of recovery. So there have been studies carried out. A classic hypnosis study looked at the use of hypnotherapy for a range of conditions. The study found that hypnotherapy takes an average of just 6 hypnotherapy sessions to make long-lasting change. 6. While psychoanalysis takes 600. Plus, hypnosis was highly effective. After 6 sessions, 93% of participants recovered, while the psychoanalysis group had just a 38% recovery rate. So it can work faster, it can have longer lasting effects, and it is more highly effective in aiding recovery. But numerous studies have also shown that hypnotherapy can appeal to people with addictions, since hypnosis can help people to strengthen their willpower and use their best judgment overall in overcoming their addictions. It also helps to control urges and cravings. The hypnotic trance state decreases a person's peripheral awareness, heightening their attention to effectively alter the neurophysiological networks capable of rewiring certain patterns and conditioning. So basically, we can rewire the brain. We can rewire new neural pathways to create healthier habits. This means a person's feelings and behaviors continue to be influenced even after they've come out of that trance state and after that session. The brain will continue to work on them. So according to the College of Hypnotherapy, there are relaxation benefits to hypnosis as well, and I totally agree. By introducing relaxation therapy along with imagery, hypnosis can help to remove physical barriers to recovery, such as the body's symptoms of withdrawal, anxiety, muscle tension, spasms, pain. By managing the physical symptoms of recovery, you can make it easier to achieve your goal of remaining drug and alcohol free. This is why all of these things form a part of both my Drugs to Dreams program and my Awesome Without Alcohol program. And I'm going to finish up by maybe slightly controversially pointing out an obvious weakness of the traditional 12-step programs is that they actually force you to keep the addict or alcoholic identity for life. So you're seeing yourself as powerless. The AA encourages people to submit to their powerlessness, which to hypnotherapists, that is a mind-bogglingly misguided concept. This belief is the exact opposite to what the mind needs to end a habit or to end an addiction or a compulsive behavior. So instead of us telling people what they're not, we plant an identity about what they are and what they want to be. So we create a positive identity of being healthy, in control, powerful, and free from disease, free from addiction. And personally, I think that is a far healthier way to move forward and help somebody through recovery. So that's our first video. I just wanted to open with those statistics. They are really quite shocking, but also obviously to explain why I do what I do. So throughout the rest of the week, we will be looking at a couple of different topics. We will be looking at the effects of alcohol and how it doesn't just affect the person consuming it. We will also be looking at the different modules in the Awesome Without Alcohol program. And if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, if you yourself are struggling with alcohol, if you know somebody, if you have a loved one who is struggling, then please reach out to me, because I really will do whatever I can to try and help you. So take care for now, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.